All right, it's time for workout number 3. It's bright and early for me this morning, so I don't know what time you're doing this, but I'm glad you're joining me. Today we're going to change things up just a little bit with our leg work, our arm work, and our abdominal work. So, are you all ready? It's going to be fun. We're going to start with the same theme of the lunges. If you are modifying, remember to stick with your modifications to protect your knees. Okay? So today what we're going to do to start off with for our lunges is to go into a step back lunge. So I'm going to kind of come forward and I'm turning to the side just so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going hands on my hips. Remember to always focus on your belly button as your center of gravity. So I have one trainer that I follow that calls this your beacon of light. So kind of think of a beam of light, like a watchtower or a lighthouse, kind of coming out of your body, and when you focus there, that's going to help you keep your balance, because now we're going into things that require even more balance. So here we go, we're going into our step back lunge. I'm going to shoot for about 10. Right leg is going to step back, and I'm going to try to get into this 90-degree knee bend of my left, and then I step forward. So we've got 2. I'm focusing on that beacon of light. 3, 4. Good, and I'm kind of paying attention to my knee here, making sure that it doesn't dive in. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. I'm ready to go to the left now, so I'm going to just face you. So abs are engaged, and I step back and forward. Step back. Yeah, you got it. And 4, you can start to get deeper in those lunges if you feel more confident. Watching those knees. Remember, loading up the glutes instead of the knee. Okay, I only have one more here. Wow, that was fast. Good. Okay, today we're going to also step out into our lateral lunge. So I'm starting over here in order to step out to the right, and then I'm going to push back. So I step out, try to send your body weight back into that right glute, and then you push back to stand up. So it's a little bit of a kickoff. Yeah. So if you remember, before our feet were stationary, now we're adding that movement. Good. We have 5 more. So in an ideal world, your chest is going to stay squared off. Just really work on that abdominal engagement. We got 2 left. And final 1. Beautiful. All right, we're going to the left side now. So I step off. By the way, if you ever want to start on your left and not your right, go right ahead. Or if you're mirroring me, you probably are starting on your left. I'm just trying to keep things consistent. Whew. Pushing back into those hips. 5. And 4. And 3. We got it. Last 2. Push back into those glutes. Bring that chest down, but only at about a 45 angle. 1 more. Awesome. All right, ready for those transverse ones? So today we're going to do a little bit of a kick back as we come back into it. Okay, so I'm stepping out into my lunge, and I'm going to kick up. Step out, kick up. Step out, kick up. A little bit of a lateral push there. 4, yeah. 6. Nice. 8. 9. Really pull that core in. And 10. Yeah. All right, other side, strong side. Here we go. We step out and push up. Step out and push up. Are you having fun with these? I'm excited for you guys to see how they progress, how they grow. So I'm keeping with the same format, but each one, shake it up a little bit, Add a little bit of difference. I've totally lost count. Let's go 3. Whew. And 2. That jingling you hear is Nala feathering her nest over here. Last one. All right, time for the arms. So a little bit different with the arms today. Again, I'm gonna do no weight first round, and then the second round I'll add weight. Today, in our sagittal plane, we're gonna go into a front fly. So arms just slide out and back, out and back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good, we're going for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, see, I'm getting that squeeze, final one. All right, our second arm exercise, remember we want to work in that transverse plane, is a fly. So I'm going to pitch over just a little bit, have my elbows just slightly bent, shoulders are down and back, and I'm flying out. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades at the top and squeezing my armpits. There you go. We got 5. And 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Yes. Okay. Now, our last one. Remember, we want to work in the rotational plane. We're going to do arm external rotation. So your elbows are staying close to your side. I'm going to get those shoulders more upright rather than pitched forward like this. More upright. And we're going to go out, trying to keep the elbows in front of your rib cage and close to your body. And then bring it back in. That's it. So feel that stretch, and also watch the rib cage. I'm going to keep it from popping, so keep it knitted down. We got 4, 5. I'm not doing anything fancy with my feet, but you certainly could come down into a pony sit. There we go. Let's go 2 more. 9 and 10. Woo! All right. What are we going to do now? Repeat that, and this time with hand weights. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 8s right now. You can use 10s if you have anything heavier. One thing that you might be a little bit leery is picking up those because of the balance issue, but you might be surprised that the hand weights can help you balance a little bit. So give it a try for a couple, and if you still feel unstable, then certainly put them down. But just give that theory a test to see if you think that that's true for you, that you maybe have a little bit more balance in that step back lunge, holding extra weight. It's giving you a little bit more on either side of your body. Okay, so I'm going to step back with my right foot first. So I'm going back, trying to drop into that 90-degree knee bend. Remember, this is more about loading the opposite glute, so my left glute, than my left knee. That's it, and try to keep that body upright rather than pitched over like this. That's it. 8, 9, you can certainly shorten those steps, and 10. Awesome. All right, turn just to the side a little bit to do the second side, just so you can see what I'm doing. So step back. 9. Remember your center of gravity. 7, 6. See, I bobble a little bit too. It's fine. 4. Makes you stronger. 3. Last 2. And 1. Yay! All right, next into our lateral lunges. So we're stepping out. I would bring the hand weights more into the front of your body. And we go down into this lunge and kick back up. Even I have some people who like to bring those arms up here, and that's perfectly fine. Use those abs, use that breathing. There's 5, we have 5 more. 5. And 4. Last 3. And 2. You got it. Over to your left side. Step it out. You got 8, 7. Just like to get those weights out of my legs. Last 5. And 4. I want to get them tangled up. 3, 2. Stepping back, get into that glute. Last one, I need a bonus one. I can still tell the difference. Keep working on that left glute. All right, and then our transverse ones. So hands can stay at your side as you step out and kick back up. Step out into that lunge, kick back up. Out into that lunge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 3. Get my heart rate up a little. 2. And 1. I'm awake now. Left side. Here we go. Step out into that lunge. Get that left glute. Fire back up. So my feet are kind of pivoting with me. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Yay! Leg work's done. Time for the arms. I'm just going to use 3s today. I've been doing some power shopping, so my arms are already tired. Okay, so I think I'll go into my little pony sit for our forward press here. That's it. 3 and 4. Last one. That's 10. All right, time for your secret letter. The secret letter is M as in monkey. Remember, it's a word scramble. We're going to forward fold here to our arm flies. We got 10. Remember, squeeze those shoulder blades back behind you. Shh. 7, 6, 5, and 4. We have 3. And final one. And rolling it up. Our last one is our arm external rotation. This is really fun with the hand weights. So we'll bring those elbows to the front, let those shoulders go down and back, and opening those arms out to the side. Try to find through those little tiny bits of resistance, like push through slightly, and then bring it back. Have just a little bit of resistance in that left shoulder up at the top. So I'm just pausing there for another second to get back into it. We have 5. Oh, now we have 5. Countdown. And 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. All right, time to go down to the floor now. Okay, so I'm going to have my hand weights close by because I'm going to use them in a bit. And we are working 3 different abdominal exercises today. Our first one is the reverse curl. So we have our body anchored on the mat. We're going to take our knees up into tabletop. Scoop that pelvis so your low back is sealing to the mat. And we work on our reverse curl. Whew. First thing in the morning, feeling that low back of it. This feels pretty good. So I always remind people this is about abdominal strength, but it's also about the length of those back muscles. So sometimes the biggest issue is that you've been in an anterior tip for a long time and those muscles have shortened. So first order of business is always going to be engaging that TA And the second is patience while you work on stretching those low back muscles out again. It's all about muscle balance, front and back. We got 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Okay, so for this next abdominal exercise, we're working in that frontal plane, so it's side to side. So we're coming up into a curl and flat back, neutral pelvis if you can, TA's turned on. And we're gonna reach to the side. So it's like you're reaching past your heel or past your shin bone on the right. Come to the center and reach the other direction on the left side. So it's right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, 3, center, left, center, 2. So you're rocking side to side. Okay, keep your pelvis down. Try to keep that tailbone down. Keep breathing. Right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. 2 more, right, center, left, center. Final 1, right, center, left, center. All right, and then our final one is our bicycle. So our hands are gonna go behind our head for this. Remember, when you put your hands behind your head, you're just creating a little bit of support there. You're not ever pulling on your head. We're gonna bring our knees into tabletop. We're up into this curl. I wanna do these slow. So we're gonna go right elbow to left knee, come back to center, left elbow to right knee. So both knees to tabletop in the center. Now we have 9. Shh. Get that length in the legs and hold your curl up as much as you can. Yeah, hold on, we got 6. Center, reach, center, 5. Shh. Take a break if you need to. Come on down. Remember, this is all about building strength, so you have to have a benchmark. You have to have a starting spot. 4, center, shh, and 3. We got this. Last 2. Oh, I'm feeling it. And our final one. Woo. And bring it down. Oh, my upper abs are feeling it. All right, we're gonna repeat that one more time. Really kind of hard to use weights on the reverse curl, so no need for that. But we'll use them on our side-to-side reach if you choose, and we can also use them on the bicycle if you choose. Okay, so I've got my 3-pound weights handy, but we're not going to use them for the first one. Not a whole lot you can do there. I suppose you could put them on your knees, but yeah. So we roll up. Good, so just work on keeping those shoulders down. Shh. When I first did this, I looked like this every time I did it. So come a long way. And you will too. I always say, see if we can get a credit card underneath there. 4. I know, I'm doing more than 10. 3. Last 2. And 1. Okay, here's where we can pick up some of those hand weights. I definitely don't recommend much over 3s on this. It's pretty heavy. I'm gonna hold mine like beer mugs sideways and come on up to that curl, find my neutral pelvis. So it's pretty natural to be inclined to tip back, but see if you can stay neutral since your feet are on the floor. And here we go, right, center, left. See if you can reach beyond your heel. Side bends to the right and left, working those obliques. Right, center, left, center. Here's 5, center, left, center. 4. Working on keeping my tailbone down. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a little bit of instruction here. So when you're doing these, please make sure that your eye gaze is at your knees and not up in the air like this. This is not good on your neck. This does not even look natural, does it? You want your cervical spine to follow the trajectory of your thoracic spine. So if you're in a curl, eye gaze should be here, not here. Okay? Soapbox moment, sorry. Okay, we are now going to add our hand weights behind the head. So just like this, as we come on up into our curl. Option, you can certainly not do that. Center right, center left. Here we go. 8 and 7 and 6, 5, hang in 4, we're almost there, last 3, final 2, and 1. Oh, wonderful job. I haven't done this like that for a while. Oh, okay, I'm recommending an abdominal stretch. Oh, something in the family of this cobra. Oh, that feels good. Great job, guys. Thanks for joining me.